Absolutely phenomenal, the U.S. Army Museum is. It has no home here. Let's keep this PG-13 is all I ask. Because we will have children here with us. It's against YouTube rules, but as we know, kids are smarter than the system. I look forward to this being built to our brave men and women. Hey Nathan, how you doing, buddy? Eshan, new mouse, same task. I agree with you, bro. I agree completely with you. What do you gents up to this morning? This is the U.S. Army Marine. My apologies, Eshan. This is the U.S. Army Military Museum in Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Alexandria, I guess, is the address, Virginia. It's amazing. Wish I could streamed in there, but I didn't want to be disrespectful to anybody in there. All gave some gave all. This is definitely a must-see visit place if you're in the DC area. And it's nice to see they're going to build a memorial garden. There are a lot of families that are suffering, that have experienced the worst. That's super cool. And these benches have been provided by families. Go up and take a little walk. Pay our respects to the Army. There you go, guys. Here's a sign. It's 10:42 a.m. Museum, Memorial Garden, Warriors Plaza and Field. And we'll walk up by the various, I believe, regiments. I love some of their insignia. What do you guys think of these? Hit hard, heck yeah. Beware the Ides of March, nice. John, we have kids here, buddy. If you keep that up, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Children are here watching right now, okay? And also, it's disrespectful to our men and women in the military. So if you don't want to respect us, don't be here. It's okay, John. Again, let's keep this PG-13. It's not you or me. It's YouTube's rules, and we want to be on our best behavior. Okay. If you have any questions about the Army, I just visited the museum. I want to pay respects to all our men and women in the Army. It's okay. Happens. Corvette guys, come on. We're better than this. You're at a U.S. Army installation right now. If you keep this up, I'll block you. And I mean it. I will. We will not disrespect or any way taint the character of our military, period. It's a nice brigade right there. Kosovo, War on Terrorism, World War II. Wow. That's really cool. Thank you to the women of our military. It's not been easy, but you guys have done good. I don't know, John. We're here at an Army base, but if you love Mustangs, they're great cars. Oh, wow, the U.S. Army Russian Institute. I've had the honor of meeting a few in here, and they are some amazing people that did what they did. Translations, espionage, you name it. Okay, John, well, you feel free to talk about anything you guys want. But as long as it's respectful, we do have children here. Hate has no home here also. Just be forewarned. That's all I ask. I think it's reasonable. John, if you can't behave, I'm just gonna put you on timeout for a little while, let you get your shit together. There you go, bye. Oh, wow. 56 Pershing artillery. That's freaking cool. Oh, yeah. 118th Military Police. Do not mess with these men and women. Heaven sent, hell bent. Let's go see the unit tributes. They are building an absolutely wonderful memorial garden here. In fact, as you can see, a lot of people paid money for this, for their names on the brick to help the U.S. Army Museum succeed. All gave some gave all. And a lot of these are from families that lost a loved one in conflict. All right, folks, it looks like we came to the end of it. I don't know where it is, but I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. What's everybody up to today? Anything good? Anything wild? Love that building. Let me see if I can get that again for y'all. It's a nice way to tribute our U.S. military and our Army especially. They are not kidding about Army Strong. Got some devil dogs in the house. Love them as well. We'll go pay our respects one more time to the regiments. All of these men and women, thank you. Oh, it's 10:35 p.m. there? Wow, Sean, that's late. Have we figured out yet, is it 25 time zones across the world? Hope you're doing well. And by the way, congratulations, brother. You've done amazing. You really have. Keep that positivity going. Definitely. I love the Statue of Liberty Division. Oh, that's cool. Guam, Philippines, Okinawa, and Cold War. Wow. Oh my goodness, Virginia Tech Corps cadets. They are amazing. These folks, they don't play. Same with the 52nd Infantry Regiment. Wow. Which is why we are lucky. To the men and women of the uniform that wear the Army or any other branch, thank you. These guys are awesome, though. The Army Russian Institute, although it was disbanded in 1993, have had the pleasure of meeting some of their men and women who did translations, read communications, phenomenally wicked intelligent, yet humble. Third U.S. Infantry is, as you know, very, what they do with Arlington is amazingly active love every day, 24/7, 365. During a hurricane, they were told to, to stand down. They refused because it was an unethical order. They kept the sentry duty going during a hurricane. Hey, Nikonj, how you doing, buddy? Thank goodness for the 3rd Army Division at Arlington Cemetery. They are bad something. And Army Museum today. How about you? 14th Cavalry is no joke. VMI, thank you to anybody that survives the rats. They're awesome. Yeah, this is the U.S. Army Museum of the Army. You up to anything good? Oh yeah, the 85th Evacuation Hospital is no joke. 1st Cavalry. Oh yeah, props to the Army Criminal Investigations Unit. Oh, you're studying, okay. How's that going today? Oh my goodness, my favorite. These guys are absolutely batting away that you gotta love them. 101st Airborne Division, Screaming Eagles, Rendezvous with Destiny. That's awesome. Oh, U.S. Army Warrant Office. Yep, great stuff. Wow, I haven't heard of this one. Red Bull Infantry Division, nice. '83rd. Oh, they're wicked. '88th. Awesome. Blue Devils. Army Security Agency did some wicked stuff back in the Cold War. The Black Hats were wicked in World War II. Rhineland, Central Europe campaigns, They rocked the house. Oh yeah. 1st Engineer Battalion, yep. Deeds, not words. Yeah. Oh, you are not kidding, Nikunj. We must never forget them. They definitely, the few that are still alive, I'm hoping to do I forgot what they call it. COVID caused a lot of problems, and it breaks my heart that we lost a lot of our World War II generation due to that. They do flights occasionally. I think they're called honor flights. And I hope one day to accompany a veteran through the World War II Museum in DC. That's the least I can do for somebody that's literally done everything. Hey, Frosty Zero. Nice to see you, buddy. How you doing? That's going to be an awesome memorial garden once they finish this. Wow. See if I can see here because it's overcast a little bit, but how you guys doing? Anybody up to anything good today? And later on, there will be videos of this museum up to honor our Army men and women. Hey there, Shawnee. How you doing today? Nice to see you. How was the studying? Frosty, it's kind of both. I went to the museum earlier. I didn't want to live stream in there to be respectful to the, you could tell they were obviously former Army. I didn't want to disrespect them. It's all good, Shawnee. Desmond Doss name. I don't know what that means, Nikunj, but it's been an interesting morning. Glad to hear, Shawnee. Gonna have to get some lunch here soon, though. I'll tell you, the food at Meze hopefully is good today. What's everybody up to? Oh, Nikunj, I didn't see the name. I apologize. There were a lot of them on the bricks. You're right. You don't know who Desmond Doss is. The name is familiar. I think if I'm not mistaken, he was the medic in World War II, but I could be mistaken. And it's okay to be mistaken. We all make mistakes. Good, Shawnee. Just getting ready to hopefully get an Apple Watch or something like that. That's right, Nikunj. Thank you for reminding. Desmond Doss was a brave soldier who literally gave everything of himself. We should all aspire to be like him. Yep, we should. 75 without carrying a gun that man had some serious, I'll keep it PG-13, cojones. And amazing. That movie, that don't get you in the feels, there's something wrong with you, seriously. Like, he endured so much garbage, but yet he stuck to his principles. Indeed, Nikunj, yeah, Desmond Doss is definitely one of the most bad something men to ever serve. And I mean that with full respect, because he stuck to his principles. He stuck to his bravery and his character, and he saved so many that even mocked him. Yeah, it was, Nikunj. It was a good one, and you're right. I think I read the book years ago, and it blew my mind. You're right. That man, some gave all gave some. I mean, the man literally was very brave. And he took a lot of crap, but you know what? He proved the resilience that each human being has in their hearts. We all have it. Yeah, we do. But he acted on it. It's a bad dude. Wicked. May we be honorable even to a tenth of Desmond Doss. All good, Shawnee. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, Frosty, you're probably right. We have an all-voluntary military now. I do think it is time for men and women both to be on civil service, to be honest. I mean, it's, I remember going and signing the line at 18. I think men and women should have to both do it. And if there was ever a time to defend a war, or the U.S. or any country, I hope we do the right stuff. take care of business. Though definitely want peace. But this old man's got ready. If my neighbors are old like I am, and they're ready, if we're ever attacked and they get through our military, good luck to anybody who gets in. They ain't gonna do too well. Oh, you are not kidding, Nakunj. The doughboys, and isn't it sad how they had to sit in squalor in D.C.? Shame on those politicians. Damn them. Our doughboys acted bravely. They did their part, and our own government did not back them up. Yeah, Frosty, there is some. We still have a lot of good young men and women in their military. I consider them our bravest and brightest. But there are some that are absolute wusses, and I have no doubt would run the other way. It's better to reload than run. And although I never hoped to be in that position, like my neighbors, we all were shooting the breeze one night, drinking some beers. You're damn right, it's going to be a hell of a fight to any invading force. Any. And we're going to give what we got. But a lot of the young people I've seen, yeah, there are some. But you know what? The kids are all right. I believe if push comes to shove, they do the right thing. I do. But we have softened up quite a few people, unfortunately. Sadly, very true, Nakunj, and beautifully put. And there's no words or we can't repay that debt to that family. We can't. We never can. And I've been to a few military funerals, and I can tell you, not a dry eye in the house. And let's always keep them in our hearts. They gave everything. They really did. It's heartbreaking. It is. When you hear taps at a military funeral, there's nothing more sad. I agree 100% with you, Nakunj. Yep, we should seek peace, use diplomacy, use our frontal cortex, use our cerebral cortex, what's left of it for some of us, and never go to war. Only as a last resort. Only as a last resort. Like Ukraine, that's definitely a case of justified force. Their country was invaded unilaterally, and you know what? Props to them for fighting the Russians back. And also how they treat the Russians is a big difference. Oh, yeah, Frost, you're right. World War II was one of the most massive, if not the most massive deployment of soldiers. But yeah, technical ability is definitely appreciated now, you're right. A lot of our men and women in the military now are more on the tech side, and that may be the future. Heck, AI, all that good stuff. Can't just go in knowing how to shoot a gun. You're gonna have to know a lot more stuff than that. It is sad though. The War of the Stallion and D-Day, oh my goodness, you are not kidding, Nakunj. Sadly, I don't know if you've had the honor, I've had the honor of meeting some of them, and I understand why they cried during Private Ryan, Saving Private Ryan. It was too realistic. Those men saw hell. And my uncle, who I lost to an old age, I didn't know he was there until after he died. He never spoke of it. I can't imagine. He was one of the kindest people you'd ever meet. He was so funny, friendly, but he never talked about it. Oh, nice, Frosty. Do you study it a lot? Because it is fascinating how Eisenhower and others flanked at Calais and really tricked Hitler and his evil henchmen. Oh my goodness, Nakunj, you are not kidding. Beautiful movie, very respectful. Heck yeah, Frosty, what are some of the books you'd recommend or movies? Because it is, Normandy is always going to be fascinating for whatever reason. Multiple ones. Oh, Nakunj, gotcha. Yeah, in history, I was the same way as you are right now. Yeah, in history class, I mean, I did pretty good, to be honest. I got lucky. But you're right. Some of my teachers are kind of meh. And you're right. Outside of class is probably better. All good. All good, Frosty. No worries. Yeah, I agree with you, Nakunj. do you find education to be like they try to do an all fits one approach, and that just doesn't work? Some of us think outside the box or are not inspired by sitting through multiple lessons that have no meaning. Some do, don't get me wrong, but yeah, even back in our day, we were told in advance what we'd be learning, and that kind of made it even more boring. Why not surprise us with what we're going to learn, you know? Hey, it's all good in the country, same deal. In fact, exams, I used to smoke those things. But class assignments, oh my God, my teachers were like, what the heck is this? Hey, nice to have you back, Frosty. It is. Nice to see y'all this morning. And by the way, thank you to all men and women in militaries around the world. You guys and gals have more guts than the general population. Dear history teachers, if you're watching, make it exciting. Do not tell your students what you're going to study. Oh, okay, Frosty, all good. I hope this does not cut off on you. If it does, I apologize, because I may have to go into, the phone's got to do what it does. I have to put it in the car charger. Heck yeah, Super Mario rocks. How you doing? Yep. The military police officer was laughing when I walked in. He goes, "You got to be kidding me." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And he just started laughing. He was fun. Cool guy. But definitely hope it gave him a good laugh for today. He's working 12 hours today. So hope at least made his day a little bit brighter. He goes, "How old are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know." And he actually played it a lot when he was growing up too. So it was all good. Yeah, you aren't kidding, Frosty. Apple seems to be, especially for whatever reason, it just cuts out. But actually, you know what, folks? I apologize. This time I'm going to have to cut out because I can't find my damn ride. It happens to the best of us. You get older, CRS, can't remember stuff happens. But hey, Timmy, how you doing? I'll get you guys one more picture of the U.S. Military Museum, or Army Museum, I'm sorry. And then I just realized, crap, I got to roll. Hey, folks, got to roll. I got to find my ride. I'll set up some more videos later. I really appreciate you joining in today. Much love to you all. All gave some gave all. Be peaceful and treat people with all dignity and